Hey there, so you've heard it said it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. I've checked with my sewing kit, there's no way a camel is going to get through the eye of that needle. So how about this instead? Some scholars believe that the eye of the needle referred to a small door that was in a gate. You've got the walls around Jerusalem, you've got the big gate which is open during the day, and people are coming in and out and they're doing their business, you know, trading and all that kind of thing. Camels can easily, people and everything, carts, horses and everything can go in and out, no problem at all. In the evening time, the gates are closed for security, right? So, but what if Johnny is late? What if he's come from the next town with his camel, and his camel's loaded up with all the goods he wants to bring back, but he needs to get in there because he lives there. He got distracted by another camel with a fluffy tail or something like that, and they didn't make it, right? So they come up to the gate and there's a door. They knock on the door, the thing opens. Oh, it's you again. He's always late. It's Johnny. It's all right, it's Johnny. Let him in. But they're not going to open the big gate. They can't open the big gate. They can only open the little door. So, in order for the camel to get in through the gate, you have to take all the baggage, all the goods off its back, and also the camel's going to have to stoop down, so have to bend at the knees to get through. And then once it's through, it's completely free of all its baggage. Pretty cool, huh? But then there's the original theory, the camel and the literal needle. Pretty absurd, right? This ain't going to happen. You're not going to get that camel, no matter how hard you try, through the eye of that needle. But that's exactly the point. Money can't save you. It doesn't matter how much cash you got, how big your house is, how shiny your car is. None of that's getting you through that gate. Doesn't mean you can't be rich. What it means is you can't have a love of money and a love for God at the same time. You cannot serve two masters, because you will hate one and love the other. And Matthew 6:24 says just that. But what about Abraham? Abraham was completely wealthy. Genesis 13:2 says he had great wealth, he had flocks, he had servants and all of that. But the important thing is he didn't let any of that control him. He still relied 100% on God and put his full trust in God. So yeah, don't worry, you can have money, it's fine. Just don't let that become your God. Okay? Whether it's the camel kneeling at the small door in the gate or the impossible feat of putting a camel through the eye of a needle, the message is still the same. Be humble, surrender yourself to God. Let's look at Timothy 6:9-10. He says, those who want to be rich, however, fall into temptation and become ensnared by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is the root of all evil. The love of the money is the root of all evil. And to conclude, Matthew 6:19-21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So no need for any camel yoga or anything like that. Hope this helped you out. This is something that came to mind today, and I was just thinking about that saying. Thought I'd share that with you. If it's helped you in any way, then please do like, comment and subscribe. Share the video with whoever you want. And God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one. My life.